Oh yeah, baby. Time for another Movie Collection 2011 edition. Today we're going to switch gears, guys, and do a dead format. That's right, a format that's no longer with us, but yet has entertained many around the globe. I'm talking, of course, of HD DVD. That's right, high definition digital versatile disc, or digital video disc, whichever way you want to call it. I'm going to dive right in, guys. I figured since I had slowed up my buying of HD DVDs here recently, I pretty much got a lot, or most of all the ones that I wanted to get on HD DVD. I've been enjoying the heck out of them, guys. I gotta say, it's a real good investment. Some time ago, a little while back, I bought a backup HD DVD player just in case my other one blew up one day. But let's just kind of go through them here, guys. I'll show you what I got. It's American Gangster. Some of these are these combo formats. I'm a big fan of those. Just in case, for whatever reason, either the player blows up one day and I have to get another one, or if you rock it standard def somewhere. And I don't know, I just like having that versatility, and it's got the extra features on it too. Going through here, I got American Me, American Werewolf in London. Transfer on that looks excellent. The Aviator looks great. And I guess I need to say before we go through a whole lot of these HD DVDs, about I'd say a good probably 90% of these, they're very, very consistent as far as PQ and SQ being very good, or excellent rather. The Aviators looks excellent. I guess HD DVD didn't stick around long enough for their quality to suffer, so that's the thing about Blu-rays though. Above here, the Blu-rays, I'd say they're only about 75% pure. There's a higher percentage of just crappy transfers and stuff like that you got to watch out for. Anyway, that's a video for another day. Army of Darkness looks excellent on HD. Backdraft looks great. And I hear tell there's even a new Blu-ray transfer of this that they've redone. So if this looks great, it's got to look uber excellent on Blu-ray. Being John Malkovich, The Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski looks excellent on HD. Usually I don't go for HD for comedies and stuff like that, but a lot of these that are comedies that I normally would get on regular DVD, they were cheaper than the DVDs, or they were just dirt cheap, and I picked them up. If you've been watching my channel for about the last year, or over the last year, you're going to have seen these movies before in my updates, but I just have never really taken time to show the collection off. Billy Madison, Blades of Glory. I got Blades of Glory for $1 at a pawn shop, I think it was. The Bone Collector, Born on 4th of July, the Bourne trilogy. You got the Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum. All three movies look excellent. Bourne Identity's always been my favorite out of the three. It just, I like the story. It doesn't have all that shaky. A lot of people, big misconception is this has that shaky camera like the other two do. This one was directed by a different fella. Let's see, his name was Doug Lyman. He directed this one. I don't think he directed the other two, but the other two have that really shaky camera in them, and they're good action films just for something different to watch every once in a while. Carlito's Way, Rise to Power. I want to get Carlito's Way on HD, DVD, or Blu-ray one day, the original. Cat People. Cat People's transfer looks okay. It's better than DVD, but it's not light years. Constantine, Dante's Peak, Daylight, Dazed and Confused. Dazed and Confused looks excellent on HD, guys. Dawn of the Dead remake, The Departed. Departed looks awesome and sounds awesome. I mean, the sound on that one's excellent because it's a lot of old rock tunes and stuff that Scorsese put in that movie, just sort of like Goodfellas. Disturbia, Dune. The Dune HD transfer is awesome. I highly recommend picking it up. Eastern Promises, Cronenberg New Age outing. This movie looks and sounds great. I was really impressed by the picture quality on that one. Excalibur, not so great. I hear tell there is a new oops, daisy, dropped one there, guys. Anyway, there's a new re-release of Excalibur out on DVD and Blu-ray, so I'd probably check into maybe one of those newer versions. This one came out, and I gotta say, it's sort of like the Black Christmas Blu-ray. It's got that reputation now that I got this dirt cheap, but the thing is, it looks just like a DVD. It doesn't look real great. It doesn't really sound real great either. It's a shame though, because that movie could look really great. End of Days, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights is just a good story, but it also looks great. The picture quality is awesome on that movie, especially the football games. Four Brothers. The Game. The Game, an interesting note, this is the only way right now, besides, I think this one just came out on Blu-ray or is about to come out on Blu-ray. Up until then, this was the only way to get an anamorphic widescreen transfer of the movie. If you get the DVD, even the new re-release of the DVD is non-anamorphic. I don't know why, but I've always enjoyed The Game. It's a David Fincher film, and I've always enjoyed it. Just a good flick, good performance by Michael Douglas in that one. Of course, you gotta have Goodfellas, Scorsese picture. Looks and sounds great on HD. Gets the seal of approval. Some Harry Potter films. I actually enjoyed most of these. I enjoyed these. Every once in a while I like to return to my inner child and watch some child movies and just kind of veg out a little bit. They're all really great. I think a couple of the later ones here didn't look as good as the first three or so, but if you can find these on dirt cheap HD DVD prices, which are getting harder to find now because everybody's buying them up like mad, so if you can find them, great. If not, DVD will get those done. And or Blu-ray, of course. Hot Fuzz looks great. Hot Rod looks awesome. Jarhead. Jarhead, it may not be, the story may not be at everybody's taste. This movie looked amazing. It's got 4 out of 4 stars for me as far as picture quality. Sound quality is probably a little bit under it, but it was just an amazing looking film, especially the desert landscapes. Good comedy. The Jerk. The Kingdom. The Kingdom looked really great too. Land of the Dead. Looks okay. Sounds okay. Liar Liar, that's one of the few that I've yet to watch yet. The comedy with Jim Carrey, it's still sealed. I haven't even watched that one yet. Lost in Translation, looks great. The sound leaves a little bit to be desired, I thought. It's a shame too. Well, it's not real bad or anything, but I thought it could sound a little bit better. Could be my sound system too. Mercury Rising, Monty Python, The Meaning of Life. The transfer on Meaning of Life is so-so. Anyway. Miami Vice looks great, sounds great, but you got to remember it's one of these newer Michael Mann films. Let me just stop for a second and say something. I like most of Michael Mann's films. I don't like everything the guy's ever done, but I have a good number in my collection that I'll show you in my Action Vault later. But these new 3 or so films that he's put out, Public Enemies, Miami Vice, I'm sorry, Michael Mann, you need to go back to filming on film. You can't shoot HD worth of crap. Collateral, this movie, and Public Enemies, they sound great and most of the scenes look great, but the guy cannot shoot on HD. His movies look like crap. I mean, I don't know. It's not this fault. I mean, it looks as good as an HD transfer could be, but keep in mind, Michael Mann the guy has a problem with shooting on HD. I've never really liked his HD movies. Midnight Run, looks okay. Mobsters looks pretty good. Next with Nicolas Cage, that one looks great, sounds great. Nutty Professor 2. Old School, Out for Justice. Sad to report, one of my favorite Seagal flicks does not look that great, and the sound on this movie is messed up. I don't know if it is on the Blu-ray, but it's like some of the gunshot sounds in this movie are not synced up with the triggers. They're not synced up with the action real good, and I think in a couple scenes, like in the bar, there's a good example. When he goes into the bar, right before the big scene where he gets the pool ball and starts hitting people over the head with it and stuff, he fires his gun in the air and tells everybody to get up on the table and all that. Well, whenever Seagal pulls out his pistol and fires it, all you hear is a couple clicks. It's like there's no gunshot or something. I don't know. It's strange, but I didn't expect a whole lot. I think I got this one for like $1 or something. It was real cheap. Purple Rain, picture quality is a little bit down there, but the sound is awesome. Red Dragon looks great, sounds great. Scanner Darkly looks great, sounds great. This is one of the ones I've yet to watch, Seed of Chucky. I have no idea what it looks like, what it sounds like. I just have yet to bring myself to subject my 90 minutes of free time to watch Seed of Chucky. I got it for cheap, and I thought it would be fun, but I've yet to watch it. Skeleton Key looks great, and the sound is awesome on that one. Smokey and the Bandit, the best that movie's ever looked. It's got a good transfer. It's not excellent, but it's pretty good, and the sound is really good. Smoking Aces gets the job done. Sneakers, Streets of Fire. Right now, I think this is the only way to get this on HD. is Streets of Fire HD DVD. It does not have any special features on it to speak of other than a trailer, I think. But this is the best way to view this movie. I've got a laser disc of it, and I've got an old VHS of it. And I gotta tell you, it's one of my favorite guilty pleasure Walter Hill films. But Streets of Fire, checks out on HD DVD. Talk to Me, and 300. 300 looks amazing on HD. Probably looks great on Blu-ray too, for that matter. Traffic, Transformers. Transformers, of course, looks great on HD. 12 Monkeys, that's one that really surprised me. I didn't expect a whole lot from it, but it looks awesome, sounds awesome, got great special features. Unforgiven, V for Vendetta, We Are Marshall, World Trade Center, Zodiac looks great, sounds great. Battlestar Galactica, the TV show, sadly the transfer is not that great at all. I'd try to get that on DVD before I bought the HD DVDs. Matrix Trilogy, sad to report, I've not watched those yet, but they're on my list. Heroes. Sorry dudes, the battery was kicking out on me there for just a moment. Thought I would just do a little end cap video here. As I was saying before, Battlestar Galactica transfers not that great, sounds not that great, but it gets the job done. But I just get the DVD if you can find it cheaper. Sad to report, the Matrix Trilogy on HD DVD I have not watched yet, but it's in the near future. Maybe I'll do a review on that set. Heroes Season 1 on HD DVD. Looks great, sounds great. That's been your HD DVD shelves for the 2011 collection videos. Rock on, dudes.